3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
You, the next generation of passionate young leaders and One Young World ambassadors, can lead the charge for universal access to water and sanitation.
We can bring about a better world for all, and it just starts with that localized grassroots action.
We work together on the International Space Station as a single, international, unified crew.
This place in space is the best example for how we should be living as crewmates here on Spaceship Earth.
Community-led conservation is our #1 priority. We protect our wildlife by investing in people.
We may be passing a world to the next generation that is very different than the world that we inherited.
Although the climate crisis will be shared in all parts of the world, its burden have and will not be shared equally.
All across Alaska and the Arctic, we are experiencing the climate crisis at 2 to 4 times the rate as the rest of the world.
Is ecocide. We are damaging the most precious thing that we have.
Alongside with our individual efforts, we also have to make sure that there is a system change.
Climate justice is a social justice issue. It is a racial justice issue.
The majority will speak for themselves, and before they could even speak, they'll be heard. But the minority won't.
I want all of us, whatever age we are, be involved in the process of rethinking the world.
I'm exhausted to explain this is not rubbish. I'm exhausted. This is not rubbish.
It's a big privilege for me actually being here and speaking in English. Our first step was actually making the information accessible.
We aren't giving enough space to young people in all parts of the problem-solving process, and that is resulting in these crises.
This is a time for humanity to be humble and recognize that nature does not negotiate, and what's needed now is system innovation, system redesign, and system transformation.
I am currently a One Young World ambassador, so yes.
One Young World is a certainly extraordinary platform to gather these leaders.
Together with other One Young World ambassadors, with a clear vision of the future, that I understood that I wasn't alone in this problem.
The organisation here is about prompting young people to have a voice, to have an opinion, to have ideas and to express those.
How are we actually going to come up with the plans and execute the plans that we need to have the greener and more just world that we're all here to fight for?
This is what it's about. That's why I'm so proud to be part of this, because all that I've seen and heard of what's happening here is about solutions.
It's about transforming every job so that business as usual is green.
We've now rescued 100 million meals from going to waste, and we work,
Sustainability in bringing down the impact of a complete value chain is about integrating it into each and every aspect of the decisions which influence them.
One candle in a dark room can do the job. So, with this light, let's be that little light in the darkness and just make sure it's a solar bloody light while we're on it.
Decision-making spaces are not ready for people like me, but I will not going back. I will make this space safe for people like me. So brace yourselves.